This is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone. Good luck. Let's start the Jeopardy round. Here are the categories for you. Meet the Robinsons. Theater Ghosts. IHOP. Thomas Paine said, "I only have eyes for you." And which time zone? All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board. In 1947, he shattered baseball's color line. Okay, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. Good. Player 1, you pick again. Like a famous mister of song, it was the nickname of tap dancer Bill Robinson. Player 1? You got it. Select again. This Motown legend co-wrote My Girl and Tears of a Clown. Yes, Player 1. You are correct. Choose again, Player 1. In 1951, he defeated Jake LaMotta to become middleweight boxing champ. It's Player 1. That is correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. Emmanuel Goldenberg was the real name of the Robinson who used this first name on the stage. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. Please pick again, Player 1. Le Petit Théâtre du Vieux Carré in this U.S. city has several ghosts, including that of an actress who fell to her death. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. The man in this drab color who haunts the Drury Lane Theater may be the ghost of a man found bricked up in a wall there. It's Player 1. Correct. Player 1. The lady in blue seen in this Scottish city's Royal Lyceum Theatre may be the actress Ellen Terry. Yes, Player 1. Right. You again, Player 1. Here's Kelly to start us off.
A ghost known as the Black Phantom used to appear in a mirror at the Empire Theater in this port city, Ringo Starr's hometown.
Player 2. That's it. Player 2. Back. Melbourne's Princess Theatre boasts the ghost of a singer who died after playing this devilish role in Faust. Okay, Player 1. Good for you. Player 1, back to you. The red type of this marsupial can leap over barriers as high as 6 feet. It's Player 3.
Yeah!
Player 3, back. This class of animals includes frogs and toads. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Player 1. The hare named for this country between France and the Netherlands is actually a rabbit. Player 1. Yeah! Hey, you're right. You again, player 1. A grasshopper shares the billing with one of these insects in the title of an Aesop fable. Yes, player 3. Correct. Select again. It's the Daily Double. You're tied with player 2. So, what are you going to do? All right, here's your clue. This tiny insect pest, Pulex irritans, can leap more than 130 times its own height. Yes. We return to you, player 3. The crisis number 1 begins. These are the times that try men's these. Okay, player 1. That is correct. Player 1. The fate of Charles I hath only made these individuals more subtle, not more just. Player 2. Yes. Choose again. Player 2. No man was a warmer wisher for reconciliation than myself before the fatal 19th of this month, 1775. Let's hear it. Player 2. Good. Please pick again. Player 2. In The Rights of Man in 1791, Paine wrote, "The cause of the rebellion in this country is that of the whole world." Yes, player 1. Right. You get to pick again, player 1. This basic document is the property of a nation, and not of those who exercise the government. It's player 2. That's correct. Player 2, back to you. Heterohelix is the English variety of this climbing plant. Yes, player 2. Yes. We return to you, player 2. Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
In monozygotic, or this type of twins, the genetic makeup of each twin is exactly the same.
It's player 3. Yep. Player 3, back. Roger that, Houston. The rocket engines have reached this point of firing to life. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you. Please pick again, player 3. It's a list of places to be visited on a journey. Player 2. That's it. Player 2. The male of this wild goat of the Alps has backward curving horns that may be as long as it is tall. Okay, player 1. Yes. You get to pick again, player 1. Vancouver, British Columbia. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. You again, player 2. Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, player 3. That is correct. Choose again. Player 3. Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's player 3. That's correct. Player 3. You pick Reno, Nevada. Player 2. Correct.
Yeah!
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Akron, Ohio. Yes, player 2. That is correct. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Make no mistake. Your history. Stars and their roles. Scary words. Flowers. And MapQuest. Player 3, you're in last place, which means you get to select first in Double Jeopardy. In Roman myth, Nenia, whose name means dirge, presided over these ceremonies. Let's hear it, player 1. Right. Select again. In Egyptian myth, the god Khnum made humans on a potter's wheel, using silt from this river. Player 1. Right. Player 1. In a Botticelli painting, Zephyrus, the west wind, is blowing this full-figured newborn to shore. Okay, player 1. Right. Player 1, you pick this god of earthquakes called Rhea Mom and spent a lot of time in the water. Yes, player 1. Hey, you're right. Please pick again, player 1. In Wagner's Ring Cycle, this Norse god is known as Donner. It's player 2. Good. Select again. Heads up, this 16th century British king had 6 wives and a 2-door garage. Okay, player 3. That's correct. Player 3, pick again. Hold the phone, said Elisha Gray and Thomas Edison, who both sued this Scottish-born inventor and lost. It's player 2. You are correct. You get to pick again. In 45 BC, this Roman's army defeated the 2 sons of Pompey. It would be his final battle. Let's hear it, player 2. Correct. Choose again, player 2. This future U.S. president graduated from West Point in 1915, 61st in a class of 164. Yes, player 3. Yes. Player 3, back. This fighter for a woman's right to vote died in 1906. 14 years before the 19th Amendment made her dream a reality. Player 1? You got it. You again, Player 1. She was magazine editor Miranda Priestley, who fiendishly wore Prada. Yes, Player 2. Yep. We return to you, Player 2. He was Julian Kay, an American gigolo. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Please pick again, Player 1. In 2005, this actor walked the line as Johnny Cash. It's Player 1. Yeah! Right you are. Player 1, you pick again, please. Yeah! Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. Decide on your wager, Player 1. Here is your clue. He was Charlie Chaplin in a 1992 biopic. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, back to you. He was Heathcliff to Merle Oberon's Cathy in 1939's Wuthering Heights. Okay, Player 3. That's right, way to go. We return to you, Player 3. Bibliophobia, a fear of these, might hurt you if you want to continue your studies. Player 1? Yeah, good. Choose again, Player 1. If you suffer from heliophobia, a fear of this, you might be a vampire. It's Player 2. That is correct. Player 2. If you have pluviophobia, the fear of this weather condition, we probably won't find you singing in it. Okay, Player 2. Right. You get to pick again, Player 2.
Yeah!
Answer? The second daily double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What are you going to wager? And the daily double clue. If you've got dendrophobia, a fear of these, we suggest not climbing any. You are correct. Select again. If you have stygiophobia, derived from the river Styx, you have a fear of this, so act right. Player 3? Yep. You again, Player 3. This country isn't out of kilter, with the thistle as its national flower. Let's hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back to you. On March 22, 1994, the Dutch ambassador to the United States gave her a new tulip named for her. Yes, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you. Singularly speaking, the bright blue cornflower is known as this button. Player 3. Good. Player 3, back to you. Also called galanthus, it's among the earliest garden flowers to blossom in spring. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, pick a... Bloom forms of this large hardy perennial include spoon, quill, and pompon. It's player 3. Yes. Select again. To visit Sensoji Temple in this capital, cross Komagata Bridge, turn right, and walk north on the Nakamisidori. Let's hear it, player 1. Yes. Player 1. The drive from Denmark to Malmö in this country includes a 5-mile stretch across the Øresund Bridge. Yes, player 1. That's correct. You again, player 1. From Paris's Royal Saint-Honoré Hotel, walk a half-mile down Rue Saint-Honoré, turn right, and walk into its glass pyramid. It's player 1. You got it. Choose again, player 1. To visit San Marino, take a winding road up Mount Titano, a short drive from Rimini in this country. Yes, player 1. Yeah! Right. And the last clue for $2,000. From Ulaanbaatar, go straight south to Wuhai, flip a left, and go about 500 miles to reach this world capital. Okay, player 3. Yeah, good. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. Geometry. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here you are, players, the Final Jeopardy clue. It's an ellipse with an eccentricity of 0. Your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain Did you come up with the correct response? And that correct response will add Congratulations to you, player one. So long.